Hello, committee members. My name is Samantha Shapiro, and I'm a project manager in the city manager's office. The item I am presenting is an update on the Oxnard Citizen Advisory Group's effectiveness and efficiency and direction on the future of the Library Board and Commission on Homelessness. The recommendation is that the Community Services, Public Safety, Housing and Development Committee receive an update on the efforts to evaluate and support the effectiveness and efficiency of the 6 Citizen Advisory Groups, or CAGs, provide direction on staff's recommendation to dissolve the Commission on Homelessness, and provide direction on staff's recommendation to restructure the Library Board. The city currently has 6 CAGs, including the Commission on Homelessness, Community Relations Commission, Cultural Arts Commission, Library Board, Parks, Recreation and Community Services Commission, and Senior Services Commission. These CAGs serve in an advisory capacity to the City Council within their subject matter jurisdiction. The Library Board has been inactive since February 2019. On March 5, 2019, the City Council approved changes to the CAGs, including membership by district, terms of office, and efforts to establish uniform bylaws. The City Manager's Office recommended these changes to streamline the CAG programs, make them more uniform, effective, and manageable. When this item was first discussed at the January 19, 2019 Finance and Governance Committee meeting, it was recommended to Council with the request that staff conduct an assessment on the purpose and effectiveness of the CAGs. This effort has been ongoing but was stalled in 2020 with the onset of the pandemic. Efforts resumed in 2022 with the creation of uniform bylaws, development and transition to uniform templates and processes, implementation of trainings for staff and CAG members, and ongoing support of CAG processes and efforts. While some CAGs have benefited from this ongoing support, others have struggled to engage volunteers, meet quorum requirements, identify work that aligns with their powers and duties and does not duplicate administrative staff responsibilities, and aligns with council policies and priorities. In recent years, council has prioritized and invested in programs and staffing for particular city services that overlap with certain CAG subject areas, including addressing homelessness, enhancing senior programs, and increasing staff and funding to support the Oxnard Public Library system. After multiple years of consistent support and evaluation of the CAGs, staff recommend that the Council dissolve the Commission on Homelessness and restructure the Library Board pending further analysis. Prior to the Commission on Homelessness, the Oxnard Homeless Task Force existed, comprising representatives from homeless service agencies, city and county staff, and interested community members. This group met every month or two and generally had between 15 and 25 homeless social service providers and community members at the meeting. This group was not a formal CAG. In 2000, the Commission on Homelessness was established to formalize these efforts. It was intended to comprise 11 community members from specific categories, including but not limited to businesses, homeless, and social service providers, and healthcare. The membership makeup was intended to provide a linkage and collaboration between these groups with a focus on identifying the needs of and recommending programs for the homeless community in Oxnard. The membership was reduced to 7 members in 2014, but city code updates did not reflect membership requirements by category. Between 2022 and 2023, the Commission on Homelessness held meetings on a semi-consistent basis, though 8 of the 24 meetings were canceled due to a lack of quorum. As of July 2024, all Commission on Homelessness meetings have been canceled due to a combination of lack of reported attendance and lack of work to focus on. This is in part due to dedicated city staff focusing on ongoing homeless services and regional stakeholder partnerships. Though there are active Commission on Homelessness applications from community members, staff recommends not filling these vacancies and instead dissolving the commission based on reasons I'll talk about in the next few slides. The City Council has prioritized addressing homelessness, including 2 permanent staff members dedicated to homeless services in the Housing Department and numerous contracts and agreements with homeless service providers. Staff provides direct, ongoing support to the homeless community and dedicates time to researching and developing programs and policy recommendations. Prior to this, most of this work was done by the Commission on Homelessness. While the Commission's early work identified the needs of Oxnard's homeless population, the partnerships and programs to address those needs have now been developed and are functioning at both the local level and regionally through the Ventura County Continuum of Care Alliance, allowing the city to more effectively and efficiently serve the needs of our homeless population. In addition to identifying homeless persons' needs, a larger accomplishment of the Commission was their work on the foul weather shelter program with staff, which was approved by Council in July 2023. The staff report details the homeless support services, programs, and developments funded, managed, or provided Through collaborative relationships in the city, which include Casa de Carmen, a 56 permanent supportive housing unit and 110-bed overnight homeless shelter, the Oxnard Navigation Center, which provides around-the-clock shelter and services to 110 homeless residents, the Encampment Response Funding Program, which utilizes local motel rooms to provide non-congregate shelter and case management to those who have been relocated from encampment sites, Salvation Army Street Outreach Case Management Team, the rapid rehousing assistance provided by Mercy House and United Way through a city contract, and One Stop, which holds a weekly clinic to provide healthcare, case management, and other services. The staff report provides more detail on these programs, services, and contracts, including the number of individuals served when possible. The Ventura County Continuum of Care Alliance is a regional planning body of representatives and stakeholders with the goal of ending homelessness and allows the city to more efficiently serve the needs of our homeless population. The COC includes a similar membership makeup as the original Commission on Homelessness, including a governance board made up of service providers, public agency leadership, and community members. Housing Director Emilio Ramirez is a member of the COC Governance Board. The majority of direct state funding goes directly to COCs in the city, so it's essential to have a strong Oxnard voice within this organization. In addition, the COC runs a coordinated entry system, a network that aligns homeless services in the county to ensure resources are equitably distributed. The COC's regional approach allows for collaborative solutions that may not be possible at the local level alone. With this partnership, the city achieved a 10.3% reduction in homelessness over the past year per the 2024 point-in-time count. The opportunities and partnerships that exist within the COC is one of the main reasons staff recommends dissolving the Commission on Homelessness. There are several volunteer opportunities in the community for individuals with an interest in supporting homeless services, some of which are outlined on the screen and described further in the staff report. With the city's active involvement with the COC, strong partnerships with local service providers, and staff dedicated to providing robust support services to address homelessness in Oxnard, the purpose and efforts of the Commission on Homelessness do not provide meaningful, effective volunteer opportunities for the community. For these reasons, staff recommends that Council dissolve the Commission on Homelessness. Should Council support this recommendation, community members will continue to have an opportunity to share homeless-related concerns, comments, or issues through public meetings, contacting elected representatives, or at public presentations coordinated by housing staff. The Oxnard Public Library System supports 3 branches, has 25 professional staff members, and is a division under the Cultural and Community Services Department in the city. The Library Board of Trustees was first established in 1906 when the public library was created. The California Education Code requires that a municipal library be managed by a Library Board of Trustees consisting of 5 members serving 3-year staggered terms. The board is responsible for making and enforcing rules of the library, administrative staffing, and financial responsibilities. In 1998, in an effort to align the CAGs and enhance overall effectiveness, the Library Board was formally designated as an advisory body to council with powers and duties matching what the city code reflects today. Although consistent with the spirit of the California Education Code regarding the establishment of the Library Board, the current structure and powers and duties are not entirely consistent with the code. Further, while the administrative and financial responsibilities of the board are currently fulfilled or delegated by council, this action has not been formalized through ordinance or resolution. The Library Board has not met since February 2019, originally due to a lack of applicants, but more recently, increased professional staff, administrative oversight by the Cultural and Community Services Department, and active involvement in the library has contributed to a lack of agenda items. Friends of the Library is a nonprofit organization dedicated to raising funds to benefit the library and increasing community awareness. This group offers numerous volunteer opportunities outlined in the report and provides input and feedback to library staff on the needs of the community. Due to the following reasons, staff recommends restructuring the Library Board: full compliance with the California Education Code, increased professional staff for the library, existing volunteer opportunities with Friends of the Library, lack of applicants for the board, and lack of meetings since February 2019. The eventual staff recommendation will depend on a response from the California Attorney General regarding the requirement that the board be 5 members. If feasible, based on the AG response, staff would recommend the city's 7-member city council be established as the Library Board of Trustees, which would function similarly to the role of the parking authority, with the city manager assuming the administrative responsibilities delegated by council. Staff from the City Manager's Office oversees, monitors, and evaluates the CAG efforts, processes, and requirements, including monitoring each of the CAG's activities for compliance with requirements and alignment with powers and duties. Ongoing training has resulted in more consistency with the CAGs and individual-focused, ongoing or planned efforts in 2024 outlined in the staff report and seen on the screen. These efforts have also included filling vacancies. In 2024, 4 community members have been appointed to the CAGs. If the Commission on Homelessness is dissolved and the Library Board restructured, staff would work with existing members to identify volunteer opportunities if they want to serve the community still. Thank you for your time. Staff will be available at the committee meeting to address questions.